3, 2, 1.
It's the yak.
You the robot.
It's your drive, yak style of thing. It's the yak.
That's a spicy meatball.
It's the yak.
Are you serious?
It's the yak.
I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
Yak time to talk
That was
shop.
incredible.
The Yankees love it's the yak. It's the yak.
Hello, it's the Yak. Welcome in. Roback.com, promo code Yak, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, Roback.com, promo code Yak. Hello, everyone.
I thought Kyle's pants were real high.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God!
Kyle.
What's up, Grandpa?
Kyle, why are you wearing pants so high, bro? Oh, no.
Boys rocking the
That's a
Urkels.
disaster.
This was the one.
Oh, no,
That's a
Kyle.
disaster.
I thought I looked like a hooper.
Why are you fucking
Oh,
wearing
it's
your
the same
pants that high?
shade.
Oh no! Look at those high-end pants.
Max Prep scrub of the week.
Oh, fuck, Kyle.
This is a nightmare.
Oh my God!
I mean, what are you going to do?
There's nothing you can do. That little ass torso.
What's up, Brandon? How's it going?
You missed it. Kyle's wearing the same color pants as his
The
torso.
bottom half
Bottom
of
half.
his.
Oh.
Nah,
It had to be there.
ain't wavy.
It ain't wavy.
How we doing, boys?
Doing well.
We're
Glad to say.
so we're Neil, we're taping something right now that won't be out for like 2 or 3 weeks, but it's it's a crazy day.
Crazy day at the office.
Crazy day at the office.
A lot of people bouncing around.
There's a ton of people here. But yeah, I think it will come out really well and awesome for everyone to watch.
It's gonna
Sorry,
be
that-
good. Yeah.
I can vouch. It's good.
It's been fun.
What signed jersey is that? Is that Kyle's signed singlet?
It's a signed singlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave?
Who signed it?
Why'd you give it to me?
Um,
Or just leave
you
it?
wanted to try it on, but it's mine. It's a David Carr signed Iowa State Cyclones singlet.
So why'd you leave it on
I
my...
got a box of Iowa State gear. You know, I claim my allegiance to the Cyclones.
Sure.
And this dude Wells just gave me the best gift box ever.
Once again, I'll ask, why'd you leave it on my chair?
Just say thank you, Brandon.
If you wanted to put it on,
You want me to put it on?
David Carr,
know.
the
Yeah.
Be nice.
you don't want to. So
David Carr,
the quarterback?
David Carr, he's a two-time NCAA champ in wrestling.
But he's also a quarterback.
How
Different.
many
Yeah,
champs
see-
do they have?
A lot
'Cause
of
it seems
champs.
like everybody
Feels like
bring
they
up
give
some
out a
champ.
lot of champions.
Only
Yeah, why
talking
don't they
about
just
champs.
do one champ?
It seems like cheerleading worlds.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's 10 a year.
Feels like Little League.
Very different weight class.
There's
Everyone
10
gets a
champs a
trophy?
year.
10 champs a year, and that's not enough.
Only 10.
There's only there's only 10,
What about teams?
and there's only
What about the
80
teams,
All American.
What about teams?
What do you mean teams?
But the
Is there a
outdoor
team
season.
champ?
Yeah, there's one
So
team
that's
champ
11.
a year.
Division II team.
Oh, then everyone.
Oh,
on that
yeah, I
roster.
couldn't fill up this singlet.
Yeah. So how many people can say they're a champ in a
10
given year?
individuals plus the the whole winning team.
Okay. It's a lot of champs.
It's not enough.
It's not enough champs.
Smallest,
Don't you think there should be one champ?
smallest percentage of athletes
What?
go D1 in wrestling?
Oh, is that true?
Like
That a good
size-wise,
fact or a bad
height-wise?
fact? Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
No one wants
Are you
to.
sure? Are you sure that's right?
I remember seeing a
Because I
chart. It's up there.
feel like there's not that many high school wrestlers.
More than you'd think, because
Okay.
like Mississippi doesn't have any, but
That's
going to the
probably
wrong
what
high
colors
schools.
my perception. We don't
there's a
have it.
chart.
If all the champs wrestled, the heavyweight would win every single time.
Probably, maybe some years a 97. If there's they would win every time.
Every time.
So that's the champ.
But there's been like smaller
Can't
heavyweights.
get like a
The light heavyweight?
light, yeah.
There's some years where like a 197 pounder, like Kyle Snyder, like maybe he could have went up and won.
What's second to heavyweight? Is it light heavyweight?
197. So it goes 197 to 285, which is a crazy jump.
That is a
Big
crazy.
jump.
Whoa.
Big jump.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you could be 270 and go against a 197 guy?
Or 200
No,
guy.
because he would.
285 is the
197.
limit, the high end limit.
There might be like there's some guys who are in the low 200s.
Wrestling against who?
A guy who's maybe like 280.
Oh, I see what you're saying. 197 is the limit.
Yeah.
For that. Got it.
There was just a little sumo wrestler who went viral for beating a much bigger guy.
A little sumo
Like
wrestler.
skinny?
He wasn't.
It's an oxymoron.
He was like He beat a guy much larger, and the percentage chance that he would win with this move was like 0.002%.
Do you think the fans root for the skinny one, or they prefer the fat ones?
He's still the underdog.
The big ones.
I think the fans prefer the gigantic behemoths because they're funnier to look at.
Do sumo guys slim down after they retire, like offensive linemen?
I think
Or
they
want
have
to
to.
Do they retire?
No, I don't think
The
you
upkeep
can.
would have to
Yeah,
be
they have
absurd.
to kill themselves with calories.
Have you ever seen an old sumo wrestler?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think. What's an old
They
sumo
die young
wrestler?
as fuck.
28?
Damn.
Do they die
I've
young?
never
young.
seen.
I would think so.
Why?
Yokozuna died.
And all the times I watch sumo wrestling, they never pan to the crowd to show the legend that's there.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
They never once are like, put your hands together for.
Yeah, he's back courtside.
Is sumo wrestling the sport you're most aware of without having ever watched an event of it at all?
Yeah.
I've never
I
seen
think the
sumo. I've never seen it on TV. You ever seen it on TV?
Cricket.
I've seen cricket on TV.
Describe how
never
you think
watched
the
cricket.
scoring in sumo wrestling works, Brandon.
I think you get pushed out of the ring, and that's 1.
That's
We're playing to what?
3?
That would be too short,
way.
right?
No idea.
They're not long.
What are the rules of sumo?
Are there other ways to score points like in wrestling, or no?
You throw them down. I think it's just pushing them out of the ring, right? That's all it is.
Fucking know.
What if he falls down?
Don't know.
We're all just asking questions to no one.
Yeah, nobody's going to be able to step away and answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta talk real quick about that. Did Mr. Bing Bong come on Mostly Sports or no?
No, he's down bad.
Yeah.
He's,
that
down
was the
real
craziest
bad.
game ever.
He's down real bad, and rightfully so.
he texted in a little bit.
The craziest though is Meek Phil was on a tour de force.
Yeah, was
that
that
table fucked him
Was
up.
that real?
I think it was real.
He just kept breaking it.
But he didn't break it.
But he just kept trying to break
The
it.
table won. The table beat Meek Phil.
It did.
Like
The table was
soundly.
favorited.
Yeah. Hold on, and then I guess he had he and Clemmer had a blow up on Pick Central.
Feed it to me.
Who's on the board right now? Stephanie. All right, I'll text you. Can you get the clip of Meek Phil last night going against the table? He just couldn't.
He did best the chair. When he got beat by the table, he
beat
did.
the chair.
Oh,
He went head to head with the chair.
I must have seen him against the chair.
And he did beat the chair, but I think the chair went in injured. Because the seat of the chair came off too loose.
It did.
So
Yeah,
the
you're right.
chair wasn't 100%,
The chair was not at 100%. It was forcing itself in there.
and the table was too much.
The table was healthy as fuck, fresh legs.
Okay, this is right after they lost.
This is the chair or the table?
This is the chair and the table.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Royal Rumble. Both.
He's also, you can't inbound the ball. Fuck. Here it comes. Don't. Please. Oh my god. Airball. One more. Pat, please. Foul. Get it out. That's off them. That's off them. That's off them. That's off them. Good stream. Go hey, whoa, be careful.
Table still intact.
Perfectly fine.
Table still intact.
Perfectly fine.
That's
Table fine.
Better than ever.
safe going home.
He's not even taking it hard.
People out there.
Oh, he's bringing it back.
Threw in the towel.
Oh,
Change your shirt, change your hat.
Oh,
And then a Tupperware top?
Chair went in injured.
Tupperware top got the business. That was the saddest throw.
I didn't know he was that big of a Knicks guy.
Yeah, he is. He had like a lot of the Knicks fans are like, posting their old tweets of like some of the really bad years. And I think he had one that was like Langston Galloway is really progressed as a player. Like this is going to be the guy. But then I guess Clemmer and him had a big blow up today.
Well, because he was in Clemmer's face over the Celtics.
Correct. I love those two. Those two are so funny together.
Let me see that.
I haven't watched it.
I think we give the floor to Knicks fans. I think we just go around the room and
we pull up the stat.
Say where the Pacers hurt them.
Meek doesn't want to.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Pull the fucking stat up.
I'm trying to get it up.
No, you're not.
No, you're just staring. You're staring into nothing.
Go fuck yourself, Clemmer. I'm muting you.
Oh, he muted
This is no
him.
good. This is going to be a
Power.
disaster.
He was just staring at. No,
He was. Yeah.
Anyone hear us?
I don't know.
I muted. Everyone else agreed.
Yeah, I muted you because you're being annoying.
I wasn't being annoying, Meek. I said you were
I'm
staring
trying
off
to
into.
fucking-
Everyone else agreed with me that you were staring off into nothing.
Now you're being too loud.
Well, then you shouldn't have fucked with the levels. Then I don't know what to tell you. You did it for no
To
reason.
a really good start.
Yeah.
We're handling this well.
Yeah.
Well, our
Once again,
producers is refusing to put up the stats. He's so quick when it's
No, I think he's trying now.
It's his fake tweets.
Oh, yeah,
so quick.
Stats that benefit Meek. We get they're up immediately. Stats that maybe aren't.
Who tweeted again?
Oh my God! You memorize the internet every night.
No, because I didn't want to fucking tweet last night.
You tweeted a lot last night, though.
That's a very good line.
You said
it's kind of true.
Yeah.
Nate
Are you mad at me?
Hold on. Nate Duncan. Nate Duncan is the Twitter.
Why am I in the crosshairs here?
Wait, can you make this smaller?
You
Yes, we
tweeted
can
the
see
Knicks
Clemmer.
season's over, not me.
I'd rather see Satan
Is he
than
not
you
putting
right
Clemmer
now.
on
I
camera?
didn't do anything wrong. I'm
Guys,
saying
you existing is doing something wrong.
All right, but you said the season's
You
over.
existing is doing something wrong.
Yeah, you said it already. Everyone heard you. You said this season was over. Though. I'm kind of
Yes,
curious.
I won't say how I feel after I pull up the fucking stat. That apparently I just can't find.
Let's
There
start
we go. I
talking.
got the stat.
Thank
Yay!
God.
I got the stat. You happy?
You up, baby.
There we go. You gonna jack off to it?
Can you?
Were you mad at? You're looking at me. I didn't ask for
Be
that.
a normal human.
I didn't even want the
Talk
stat.
about the show. NBA teams were 0 and 970.
Yes, we all know the stat.
Shut up, me.
They don't.
Like,
Not everyone
seriously.
does.
Like,
If
do
you
the
were on
show
internet
and
last
stop
time, you
being
know the
annoying. Do the show. You guys
Next-
sucked and lost, bro. Just be a man, and you lost again.
I
You
pulled
guys
up the
suck.
stat. I
Yes,
am
but
being
I'm
a
doing the
fucking
stat,
man.
and you're like
Ow.
being an asshole about it. Like, that's just what happens. It sucks. Bask in it. You guys.
He can
were
give
losers
it.
yesterday.
He certainly can give it.
Oh,
Let us do it.
Oh,
God.
shit.
This is on us.
This is making you guys look
This is
bad.
on us. We should have made a bingo sheet of like things we.
Yes.
Remember was like the middle square. I feel like.
This is crazy.
Oh, he muted me again.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
dude, I'm doing a show. Like, you don't get to do that.
You don't get
Oh, is he walking out?
walking out.
He walked out?
You're back.
Oh.
You're back.
I'm
some fucking child who can't fucking hand. You know, you
I'm
can
the
give it,
child.
but you can't take it. If anyone
If anyone can ever take it, he can't.
Oh my God.
Gotta let me talk.
all right, I'm good.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm Chris
I'm
Clemmer.
too old.
I can't handle it.
I'm too
Meek
old
Phil's
for this.
dominating me. Bye bye.
I honestly.
Crazy. He couldn't even handle me.
He's no longer
Couldn't
Meek.
even handle me.
He ain't me. You know.
He has
Bold
to drop
Phil.
the bold Phil.
Nick, that was game one
Yeah.
of a 7-game
Yeah.
series.
Oh my God, it really
yeah.
That
was.
was game one.
I just, Meek Phil saying he
There's-
couldn't even handle me.
couldn't handle.
we still
Couldn't handle Phil.
Yeah. There's a lot of
They're that
series.
broken by game one. There's still a lot of ball left.
I mean, it was shocking.
It was incredible.
It was shocking, yeah.
And
it's-
Steven, you're a Knicks fan. You said worst loss?
It was the worst loss. I wasn't a fan in '95 when Reggie did the 8 points in 9 seconds, but this is the worst. I mean, they're up 9 points with 51 seconds left or whatever. It was crazy. And you could kind of feel it, too, with Reggie commentating. Aaron Neesmith couldn't miss. He hit 5 threes in the fourth. I mean, it was terrible. But the Knicks also missed free throws.
He also, Steven had a terrible take where he said that you should always foul
Horrendous.
up 3 with like 12
Horrendous.
seconds.
that.
No, you didn't see the
two.
tweet.
Up 2.
Up two.
Up 2.
Up
Oh,
two.
Just
yeah.
in case,
terrible.
The logic in that, and it didn't apply for last night because there's under 10 seconds left, but the logic is you eliminate the chance of losing the game in regulation.
But you introduce overtime. You give them a free tie.
Overtime is
You give them a free tie.
Right.
You give them a free tie.
Not necessarily.
Pretty much.
If you have an 80% free throw shooter on the line, and that's not even taken into account, that
But then you have to go make free throws if he misses one.
potentially.
So you just want to see free throws.
Yeah.
No, I would like to end the game. I mean, a lot of times it's a common phrase like whoever has the ball last is going to win, and that's not necessarily true in all instances. But if you're giving up a potential 3-pointer, like if there were 12 seconds left in the game last night with Aaron Neesmith hitting 5 3-pointers in the fourth and Halliburton being very clutch in these playoffs, I would have felt better having someone on the line and us having the ball last to win the game.
But the team who scores the most points wins 100% of the time, and you're handing them the keys to a tie. You're just giving it to them.
Yeah, are you saying like foul the worst play, like do a hack a shack, like
No,
find a
'cause-
guy who's a 40%, or you're saying foul
Anybody.
Smith or anybody?
At that point in the game, you figure most people are going to be like 75% or above shooting.
Yeah,
free
that's
throws.
crazy.
Is
Steve.
that fair?
That's crazy.
It's just
that's an insane. That's an insane. You
don't hand them the tie.
Don't hand them a tie.
If that's the case, then there's a 46% chance they don't make both.
They're drowning, and you're throwing the rope to them, and you're saying, "Here, get on the boat. We're going to go to overtime together."
Not because you're fouling them almost immediately. So you're gonna have the ball with 10 seconds left. I would rather have the ball with my play.
It's the worst.
So you think
this is like, and I was getting cooked on the comments. I don't care. I think this is going to be a thing in like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, it's a thing if like the guy, if they had a Shaquille O'Neal was on the Pacers and you foul him and make him go brick 2 free throws.
Wait,
that might be a thing, but fouling like a good free throw shooter and crossing your fingers that he misses.
they're going to have their 5 best offensive players.
You just tried to call your shot that in 10 or 15 years the entire league will catch up with your brain.
Just trying to say he's ahead of the curve on that.
He's a decade ahead when it comes to his
decade ahead of strategy.
He knows he's wrong now. He's trying to be ahead of the curve.
Decade ahead of basketball strategy.
Do you think like in 2005 when teams were down by 14 and a coach went for 2, he's probably ridiculed?
Right, I know. I understand how it works. I'm just saying you yourself think you are a decade ahead of basketball strategy.
A decade at least.
At least.
I do not know why this hasn't at least been tried out.
How often?
It's been tried out. Like Jim Valvano did it back in the 80s with shitty free throw shooters.
Right.
Sure. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't foul the good free throw shooter.
College is different also with the 1-and-1, et cetera, and I'm talking about the NBA.
Yeah, but you're
just playing scared.
Yeah, also
that's insane.
The Knicks made last night a free throw contest, and that's what got them beat. They fouled up 3, turned it into a free throw contest. They missed 2 out of 4 free throws coming down. They lost.
You're saying
that is true, and this isn't like a foolproof method that's going to work every time. But at the same time, it didn't work. You're still team foul if you're up 3. Am I wrong?
Also, if they hit a shot and there's a second left in the NBA, you just call timeout and get the ball moved to half court, and you're still in business to get another shot to win it. You still have the ball at the end to win it.
If we foul, they make 2 free throws, and then you score with a second left.
Titus, I'm going to need you to close your eyes.
I'm saying if you play defense, if you play defense, and oh fuck, they hit a 3 on us. They hit a 3 at they threw up a shot with 5 seconds. They hit a 3 to take the lead. Now there's only 3 seconds left. Just call timeout and get the ball at half court. Now you have the ball last, and you get the last shot for the win.
Set a reminder for 2037.
Yep.
Let's look back and laugh at Titus. Dumbass.
You're an idiot. And the worst part about this is if any team does it once, Che's going to take a victory lap.
It'll happen very soon.
It's never going to happen. Why would a team do it?
I don't know.
Because it's how Che works.
Because Che always wins.
Always.
He's not getting this one.
He's always wins.
Looking it up, I two things surprised me, or maybe not surprised me, but it said that free throw shooting drops 5 to 10% in clutch situations in the final seconds of a game. A lot of pressure. I think that's fair. I'm not even taking that into account for my analysis, but it did show that field goal 2-pointers are hitting at a much lower rate at about 30%, and 3-pointers are hitting just under 20% of the time.
Well,
that all being said, I would still rather have the ball with my best players.
3-pointers are shooting under 20%.
Yeah, you just made the point to not do
overtime where the chances are 50%.
All shooting percentages drop in that
So
moment.
yeah, you made the point to not foul.
Yeah, 3-point shooter is at 20% in those.
Yeah,
spots?
that means you shouldn't foul.
And you also want the ball
in
your shooter's hands, and your shooter's percentage are going to drop too.
The argument for it is with the way it's being done now, there is by those metrics, a 19% chance of losing the game in regulation.
Oh my God!
I hate this.
According to my calculations.
This math is off.
We got 12 years to come up with a good.
Let's go with something else.
Yep.
We got to find something else.
He did preface basketball purists will hate this.
I love this Pacers team though.
Yeah. They're fun.
No defense till the last 2 minutes.
They're fun.
Good strategy.
They're fun.
They're just better conditioned.
It's crazy.
Done this 3 times.
Anytime
there's some sort of black magic involved.
Yeah.
What?
They have T.J. O'Connor.
Light skin magic. Okay.
Yeah.
It was almost an all-time moment with the toe. I had the tweet queued up. Toe Reese Halliburton. It would have went.
Oh my God!
Wow.
We missed.
That's why
Toe
you're
Reese
pissed.
Halliburton.
Toe Reese.
Can you still put it out? Put it out.
Oh my God!
No, I mean, they lost.
Yeah, I know, but put it out now.
No.
Let's just see what happens.
Just preface like if they would have.
Yeah.
Preface it like I had this in drafts.
Banger tweets that never happened.
Well, guys, it's also a long series. Toe Reese Halliburton could come up again. We don't know that it won't. Toe Reese Halliburton.
Man, did you think of that on your own?
I did.
Wow. That's why he's the best. That's why he's the best. Hey, are we doing a show tomorrow? Do we want to do a show tomorrow? Do we not want to do a show tomorrow?
I won't be here.
I like doing the show.
Okay.
Same.
We can do a show tomorrow.
Yeah.
You gonna be here?
Yes, I will be.
All right,
here.
we're gonna do a show.
That'd be crazy if we didn't, right?
Yeah, I mean,
unless
we take a half day, but my kids are in school.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Tomorrow a holiday?
Memorial Day weekend.
Day before. So
That's this weekend?
yeah. Hold on. You don't know when Memorial Day?
I found out yesterday.
Hey,
Fool.
Oh,
Kate, you wait. I really wish we didn't tell you because you would have come in on Monday.
I absolutely would have.
Kate, you're the reason we have this day
Oh
off.
my God. I almost forgot to be sad.
Oh,
You did that for a holiday very recently.
I came in here. I know I did. Whoa, I'm glad somebody said that.
Yeah.
I genuinely, because it's been cold. It's
That's
not
what-
giving me Memorial
gotta be
Day
it.
weekend vibes.
I thought it was like May 31st always.
So did I. Well, I
doesn't
should-
It's an early as hell one.
I don't like it.
But we wouldn't have Friday off normally, anyways,
I
right?
think it's like a half day. So.
Wait, so we have Monday off?
Yeah. All right, so we'll do a show tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm gonna sit at home. Otherwise, my kids are at school. So
There's not a mostly sports tomorrow because we originally thought.
Yeah.
We made some plans around some things, but whatever.
Good. We'll get a full Titus. We'll get all your takes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Save them.
I'm ready.
Gonna be
Yeah.
Kills.
That's great. We're gonna get turbo Titus.
I never thought about
turbo
that. We
Titus.
never-
You're going to be filled to the brim.
Turbo Titus.
Oh
I
my
don't think you've ever
God.
gotten that on the act.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
guess we
Oh, is it
haven't.
tick with takes.
Holy
Oh my
fucking shit.
God, he's gonna unload.
And another thing.
You're gonna be on that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next point. You have an ass.
Oh, turbo Titus.
Oh my God.
He's gonna furthermore the
awesome.
shit out.
Oh
of
my
us.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm not coming in either.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Turbo Titus.
Oh, you get turbo Titus.
Oh, let's do a
get a
really
good
good
night's
show
sleep.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a
Sleep
good
in a little
idea.
bit.
Let's maybe
Oh my
get
God.
Zod drunk.
Might as well.
Let's go crazy.
Should we get Zod drunk tomorrow?
Does he
Pina
want? If he
colada?
wants to, yeah.
Shaking his head, no.
How much? For how much?
I got a flight to Canada
Oh.
on Saturday morning, so I don't know if I can risk that.
Oh, so a little drunk.
Yeah, for how much you
I
love
don't know.
Titus when you're drunk. I can't imagine how much you love Turbo Titus.
Turbo Titus. that one.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
Turbo Titus is gonna go crazy. What's wrong, Brandon?
I gotta go call my. I gotta be a parent for a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh boy.
They're at lunch and the kid won't listen to the mom, and I gotta tell you, hey, you better listen to your mama. So I gotta go do
That's how you're gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah,
Well, see you, man.
All right.
I get it. Yeah.
R.I.P. Jim Irsay.
I know.
Yeah.
Do we? Is it fair to ask how?
I don't know.
Put him on the phone. Put him on the phone.
He.
Oh.
I think Jim Irsay is top of the level, like, dude. That I would do exactly what he did if I were a billionaire. Own a team.
Yeah.
Party hard.
Party hard.
Buy a shitload of cool guitars. Give money away just randomly.
Yeah.
Like there's so many stories of people being like, yeah, I saw Jim Irsay on the street. He handed me $2,000.
He was teetering
missed the
John
boat.
McAfee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he stayed.
Yeah.
Never.
Should we be here?
That poor boy.
Well, I was wondering, like, who would be
He intentionally left the door crack.
Yeah.
there? Like, what owner would you say you would, who did it better? The only one I could come up with is Jerry Buss, Lakers owner.
Stan Kroenke married.
So yeah,
Yeah.
are we measuring it on the success of the franchise? Obviously not.
No,
I'm not
it's
saying he
like
made
cool.
the right move. It's just like
It's like coolness and like doing rich correctly.
Right.
Where it's like I'm
he's
a
up
rich
there.
guy and I'm still gonna have pictures of me sloppy drunk with like stains on my shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when these billionaires get to be billionaires, you never see them outside of a suit or they're wearing like tailored clothes and they're just not.
How did he get his billions?
His dad.
No,
Best way.
fuck yeah.
Best way.
Yeah.
Best way.
Oh yeah, that rocks.
Yeah, his dad bought the Baltimore Colts, I believe. Maybe we could fact check this, and then he obviously inherited the team.
Okay, yeah,
and
that's
the NFL became a quadrillion.
If you're inheriting billions, you can't act like it, like you deserve it.
Right.
He's just having fun.
That's
like,
when you
this
have the
fucking
most
rocks.
fun.
Yeah, that's when you got to give it away.
And he was like super beloved
Yeah, Robert
by...
Irsay, son of a businessman, Robert Irsay, who acquired the Baltimore franchise in 1972 for $12 million.
Wow.
$12 million. That's crazy.
Did Indiana love him? Was he?
Irsay was a pretty
guy?
popular guy. I mean, he was like the behavior was erratic, and I think most people.
But that makes him interesting.
Yeah, but it wasn't like he's not a criminal.
Yeah, he got pulled over and he had like a suitcase full of pills.
Yeah, that's not illegal.
Rob
Is
Ford
it? Is that
type
illegal?
guy?
He had the pussy tweet.
He had a little bit of Rob
pussy
Ford.
tweet.
Oh, he had some great.
He had some pussy.
He had a pussy tweet.
Did he love pussy?
He had a pussy
He's a big
tweet.
pussy guy. I knew that.
Was he married?
We talked about that growing
I
up.
believe he was married. He had the tweet here. I found one last night that he had
We taught that
deleted.
in Indiana growing up.
This was clearly supposed to be a text message. He tweeted in 2011, "Hey, what's the matter, man? We're going to come around at 12 with some Puerto Rican girls that are just dying to meet you."
Yeah.
He tweeted that.
Awesome.
That rocks.
Yeah, that rules.
Yeah. He gave us the banner. Personally gifted us the banner that's in our office.
Oh, that's from him?
Yeah. He wrote us a letter.
Yeah, I guess I always heard that name, but didn't know anything about him.
Yeah. I think he owns he has the greatest guitar collection of all time. Like he has a Jerry Garcia guitar. I think he has an Eric Clapton guitar.
Was he bad for the team?
They won a Super Bowl.
Can't figure out.
Did he luck into Peyton Manning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Then
that's
it lucked into
The
luck.
Colts feel like a mess a little bit.
Yeah.
Of an organization.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like he was a good owner, and I think it's just because he seemed fun.
He partied.
He partied.
He was likable in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Also, if you win a Super Bowl, you get, as an owner, I think you get 20, 25 years of grace.
Especially at a small
Right.
market like
He was in the movie. He was in the show American Primeval. He just popped up in the middle of that too.
Really?
Yeah, just in a western town.
What show is that?
It's like a western brutal.
I'm into that.
Also, he was a power lifter.
Jim Irsay.
Yeah, when he was younger.
Yeah, well, I saw
There
it
was
yesterday.
clips of him squatting 800 pounds.
Oh,
I never knew that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
He had full head of black hair.
Yeah.
He had a guitar room.
Yeah, he had a guitar room. I don't know if you can look up what was in his guitar room, but it was legendary.
Did
I
he have
saw there was a clip of him doing karaoke, and everyone else is playing his expensive guitars around.
Yeah, he had a band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have a laser tag wing?
I don't know. Is that
That's Dave's 1-1 pick and
Anything you can have in your house.
Oh my
a
god.
whole wing for laser tag
sucks.
Isn't fun
It's
anymore.
so
It sucks. It's never been fun.
This is number one draft pick in anything you can have in your dream home.
Dream home.
This one, I missed this one.
Wait. Show the graphic. It was his 1-1 pick
Well, he wasn't first overall pick. It was his
His
first
first
round pick. Laser tag wing.
over a pool.
Or any kind of pool over a water park.
Yeah, above ground pool.
I'd
take an above ground pool.
I wouldn't even take that if I was 9 years old.
If I went over to your house, Big Cat, and you were like, I have a laser tag wing, I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I don't want to play. All right, so Infinity Pool went 1. Indoor basketball court, good pick, Che. Laser tag.
Great pick, Che.
Wing.
The wing.
A wing. Not even a full arena for laser.
Yeah, you could have said the coolest laser tag arena ever.
It all builds up to, he goes hidden room, Portillo's, gigantic greenhouse, and weapon room.
But hidden room means nothing.
Yeah.
Look at his
Hidden
picks are
room
awesome.
could
be- That's
Hidden
fucking
room is second.
What the fuck?
Hidden
That's the
room.
worst draft ever. Everything that was picked after laser tag, I would rather have, including hidden room.
But hidden room means nothing.
Like drive-through car wash.
Yeah, how is a hidden room?
He
different
drafted
than
a bookcase door.
Yeah.
I will say it's like the hidden room is you pull a book out and then it opens to a new room where it's secret from the rest of the house.
But it could just be a boring room.
The laser tag wing was his third pick overall for his first pick, and nobody else had it on their board.
I like your pick, Che, there. Jacuzzi with TV.
Yep.
Okay.
Sick. Outside.
Combo
Be awesome.
deal.
Who
Wine
won this?
cellar's cool.
I mean, I think
I don't think
number
it's
one.
been declared.
Eddie's got to win this par
Eddie.
3 hole.
Eddie
Par
wins
3
it
hole.
easily.
That's
Yeah,
my
Eddie
favorite
slow
pick.
out.
Movie theater par 3 hole. He kind of loses
Because,
to Shark Tank, but it's Eddie.
Well, let's vote Eddie. Yeah. Okay. Oh man.
His dream home. His
reply
first
for White
choice.
Sox saved 4 replies. Oh
yeah, let's
man.
see. Let's
A
see.
laser tag. What did he say?
I'm surprised Bowling Alley wasn't in the first round. That
Bowling
seems to-
alley's good.
Yeah.
Lazy River's good choice.
Oh yeah.
Par
Lazy
3 hole
River's
should be in the
great.
first round.
Par 3 hole might be the best thing on there. I never even
I
thought
still would
about
take
that.
infinity pool and indoor basketball court over it. But par 3
Basketball
hole
court,
is
yeah.
sick. What about go-kart track?
Okay.
How's that not get picked?
Also, he took armory and not shooting range. You just have the guns.
Yeah.
That's another. That's just you don't do
You can
anything.
make any room a weapon room.
You don't do anything
It's
with
a
that.
closet.
Oh, here he is.
So I want to one day have a house where I have wings in my house. I'm going to go to that wing for, and I just think it's a really rich way to talk about your home. So on that note, I'm gonna have a laser tag wing. Just a wing that's just an awesome laser tag course. And it's not gonna have those rules that they make you recite. I don't know if that's the one that
Why
we
not
have.
paintball?
Is he like Richie Rich? Why?
A paintball course would be so much better.
I would rather have a room that was built for like tag than laser tag.
Real bullet.
But like laser tag, that's what I want.
Just a
laser
lava
tag
room
wing
would be better.
Amazing.
Yeah, just
trampoline.
A trampoline.
Yeah.
A room. We put a trampoline in the middle of
One trampoline.
a room that's just the entire room is just a couch.
Yeah,
I would take that over
Yeah.
a laser tag.
Yeah.
You live in a house with laser tag. If people aren't constantly coming over, who are you playing with?
I would never play.
Ever.
The best part of Dave is, like, I know him pretty well. You would think that at least maybe once or twice over the past 7 years, he would have mentioned his love for laser tag.
No.
First time I've ever.
When was the last time he's played laser tag?
Who knows?
It's accessible
we got to
to
get
us
him in
now.
there.
He might not have
be
ever
doing
played.
something right now.
I think the argument for paintball was like you'd have to clean it up after. So this is like house.
It's outside.
But that's all. That's all
Right?
kind of baked into the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have wings, you can have them made.
I don't think he would ever play.
No.
Let's
No.
give him a laser tag.
Laser tag is the worst. It's always broken. You shoot someone and they're like, "Oh, I got you." No, I didn't. Like you run around in the dark.
And you need how many?
They can see your cum stain.
If I
You
could,
need a shit ton of people.
Yeah. If I could
One-on-one.
play laser tag every day for free, I would play probably once a year.
One. I'd play one time.
How long until it got boring?
I wouldn't do a full game.
20
I would
minutes.
dip out after like
I would.
3.
I would be scrolling TikTok.
Yeah.
I went to
Kids don't even.
Yeah, no, I went
It was
to a
fun as a
birthday
kid.
party a couple months
Young.
ago. And my son was like, "I want to play laser tag," and I was like, "Okay, but it sucks." And then
do
he
they
did it, and I was like, "Was it fun?" He's like, "Not really."
Do they
It
still do
seems
the full
fun.
vests?
If you don't know what
Yeah.
it is as a
Okay.
kid and you see like the signs for it and the name laser tag, all of that like piques your interest.
It's fun.
Black
for
lights,
Like, oh,
entire-
It was
and everybody
built-
disappears into a dark room and you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are they doing? over
It,
there?
it was also it was one of those things that was built on like being so futuristic.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It's just not.
It's just
the
not.
opposite.
I'd rather have Nerf guns.
Yeah, PR
A
for
Nerf
laser
gun
tag
room.
is very good.
I think Nerf guns have taken over laser tag.
Yeah.
But they always have been better.
Laser tag's probably the sixth when it comes to gun games.
Yeah. You got Russian roulette.
Yes.
Right.
Paintball.
Airsoft.
Airsoft.
Gun.
Squirt gun.
Nerf.
Gun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nerf.
Dave's just going to be hosting 7-year-old birthday parties. Or
But they're going to be like, can we leave your house, please?
Okay, he's gonna
Your
come in
wing.
at 5.
Bad pick.
Do you guys infinity pools?
Yeah.
Do they have an appeal greater than regular pools?
Yeah.
It has a. You can flex with it a little.
I think it's also just like cool to look out on.
It's a good
But I don't.
visual.
It's just
How would they work in suburban Chicago? Don't they
I
have
don't
to be
know.
like built into a kind of
view,
like a hill and
right?
a view?
Lake
yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. That works.
Yeah, water slide. Why did no one pick a water slide?
There was somebody had slides.
the biggest mistake undrafted is wave pool.
Wave-
if I had a wave pool in my backyard,
I would just let it.
That might be the laser tag of pools.
fuck you to death.
I just you see a wave pool, you get in a wave pool once. I think it's just the experience isn't what you want it to be.
I think
Get 'em,
wave
get 'em.
pools should be more popular than regular
Yeah.
pools. I think the word pool should be towards wave. They
get-
should be more popular where
they
you
get
say
crowded,
pool, it means wave pool.
They get overcrowded.
and then you should call them flat pool.
fat people everywhere.
Crowds are the only downside.
A personal wave
get
pool?
to-
What are you gonna?
Get on
Your
it.
third day of owning a wave
What
pool.
the fuck does a pool do?
Your third.
You're just doing what you do
can turn
outside
it
of the pool,
off.
but wet.
If you turn it off, you should have a pool.
Well, you have
Yes,
You can if you want. If you want just a regular pool.
What do you do? Third day of having a wave pool, you're gonna like, I'm gonna get in the wave.
I would
again?
never
Boogie
get
boarding,
tired of a wave
jumping,
boogie
going
boarding.
underneath the waves.
pool. Boogie boarding's amazing.
Boogie boarding is amazing.
I just.
I mean, imagine like no safety. You could crank that bitch up.
I still don't understand how go-kart track isn't on there. Having like a go-kart track where like they go like 60 miles an hour
Yeah.
Yeah.
in your backyard would be so sick.
Yeah.
That I would
Better
use
than
every
laser
day.
tag.
I feel like man cave there is kind of a cop out answer.
what about
All these are kind of
Yeah, that's also like you can have one.
yeah.
what about those guys that build like their own mini roller coasters around their
Yeah.
Those are
that.
never as fun though, right?
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about one of those.
It's a passion project. It's more about the process of.
All right.
Yeah.
I completely undrafted wave pool, go kart track.
Dude.
I would love a big aquarium room.
You know what
There
I would
is
love
Shark Tank.
too?
Oh, sure,
I
Shark
would
Tank's
love
in there.
I would love
Yeah.
a fucking
Anyone.
sick fully customized wiffle ball field.
Okay, yeah.
That would be sick.
Like with Wrigley walls?
Right. Like dugouts and everything.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Or just a baseball field, like that you just hit dingers.
Batting cages.
Like I've said it before that, like
roller rink.
Yeah, I would love to just like if I became a billionaire, I would hire Carabas tomorrow for $1 million a year, and I'd be like, your only job is to pitch me meatballs, but you have to pretend you're trying as hard as you can.
Awesome.
Just hit dinger. Wake up and hit 20 dingers off Carabas. Just be like, all right, see you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah. 10 dingers off Carabas before noon.
Oh, man. I'd probably stop drinking coffee.
Oh, that would
10 dingers before noon.
Just
waking up, 10 dingers.
And I need him to he needs to throw his glove after like the 5th dinger. And
he's got to put his heart into it.
Better than this.
Babe, not before my 5th dinger.
10 dingers.
Shut your mouth. I haven't
Put
even
it on
had
my calendar.
That should be a prescription.
Rolling into work cranky because you didn't get your 10 dingers.
Someone shows up to my house, like, we got a meeting with Big Cat. He's out back. He's hitting his dingers.
He's got Carabas shackled to a radiator. Bring him out every time.
I got another thing that wouldn't fit in this draft, but I wonder if you guys would like it in your house. If somebody came to your house into your basement and they built an incredible, I'm not saying you build it or collected it, it takes all the years of effort. Somebody built an incredible model train set. Would you like to go down and use it?
Yes.
I like to look at it.
But I wouldn't like to the art of collecting it or building it. But
I would like to plan out my city.
If somebody could build me one, I would like to take over a fully
city.
formed city.
Miniature city. Miniature basement city.
That'd be awesome. All right.
The more elaborate, the better.
I wouldn't mind becoming an old train guy.
Yeah, I think I'm adjacent to it. Like I'm circling it a little bit. Bird watching
great
in the way,
basement for it. If you got rid of your pool table,
yeah. And my pool table is where I keep
also like in this draft, could you pick I would like in my dream house a massive antique car garage?
Oh, I thought you were going titties.
Do you get the cars too?
It got
pull?
pretty dicey. Once we drafted a Dave and Buster's with a full staff, it kind of just
Dave and Buster's.
That's a good pick.
That's a
good pick. Yeah.
Great pick.
A full,
Massive library is an interesting choice.
Who got that?
Chaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been doing book talks.
Yeah,
though.
he's an avid reader.
Well, Lazy River is a great pick.
Yep.
I would
Because
love
that is a pool, really.
I think it,
as an adult, you just want to
chill.
That implies property
relax.
That does. If it's winding through some cool shrubbery that looks like a giraffe.
Maybe some woods.
What about a zoo?
Somebody else
turn
handles
on
the
you.
upkeep.
You die. They all get shot.
Yeah, that's.
Why do you go to death
I
so
would
fast?
kill the.
Well, I mean that's what happens.
Guest house seems like a
Yeah, Chase
too.
picks are all just very.
Explain that, Che.
Mine were realistic. Mine were stuff like you could.
But you got a man cave right now.
Not like I want. Like it would be the guidelines for this were like you should be able to get it on Zillow. You have a bare mansion. Soup it up a little bit.
Bear mansion.
What about a dentist office, Che, with a full-time dentist?
Yeah, a vaccine station.
Yeah, vaccine.
Oh yeah.
Also good. Yeah, I like all my picks. I think mine would be the most realistic great house. Also, I was in an infinity pool somewhat recently, and I went out on the edge. You know how you take pictures there a lot? So I put my fingers on it. A lot of really gross grease.
Gross
so
grease.
I'm out on
Slippery.
infinity pools.
That's just condensation.
Or that or sunscreen.
No, it was like you took it off. It was clear it had been there for a bit. These things probably have to get
Old
maintenance
grease.
a lot.
Old grease.
Grease. Define grease.
What?
Where was this pool?
It was in
On the ledge?
Scottsdale.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that'll
okay.
get greasy.
What?
Just
You think they're all
Yeah,
like
it was greasy.
That area. Yeah.
It was at
Very
a pretty nice
greasy
hotel.
area.
What?
Greasy ledge.
What's he saying, Brandon?
Old greasy ledge.
Oh,
Yeah.
nothing worse.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you use the word grease?
I bet
It's
you
grease.
it's grease.
From
Gotta
what?
be, yeah.
I don't
Sunscreen
know.
for eyes.
But was it under the water? Because the infinity pool has like a thin layer of
So,
water on the ledge?
Yeah.
Or was
so,
it bare?
Yeah, it's obviously the water. It's the bar, and then the water is slowly overflowing.
So the grease was
bar.
underwater.
The grease was on that metal.
It was submerged
Divider.
grease.
When you take your hands off, you have grease on your hands?
Correct.
Oh.
Not good.
Black?
That's not easy to get off. You're
Black
just-
no, it's
grease?
not water soluble.
I don't know. But this being maybe first or second infinity pool I've been in, and definitely the most recent one I can recall. I think I might be out on one.
The name, it's one of those things where the name is way cooler than what it is.
I mean, what it is cool. It looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, but there's
I don't know
really
if it's functionally
differences.
You know what I like? A hot tub that water falls into the pool, so you can sit in the cold pool under the hot water.
I want a grotto more than anything. A grotto would be amazing.
Nice grotto.
Grotto.
Yeah,
Grotto
I agree.
Is a grotto like a
Mark doesn't know.
a waterfall,
walkway to a gazebo?
walkway to like a grotto. I want a grotto.
Okay.
I want to
what is
define
a
grotto by saying grotto.
I
What
want
is
a
a
waterfall
grotto?
that goes into a cave, but you can go behind the waterfall and there's a little cave.
That's a grotto?
Yeah, and there's like some water going through the cave.
Playboy had a grotto.
Playboy Mansion has a grotto.
Yeah.
I had a grotto.
Yeah, this is gross.
I got him.
David. Yeah, let's go that way.
I was gonna try.
I know.
Sit down, buddy. Who wants to start this?
Nick can.
We, as the Yak, have a gift for you.
Okay.
Anytime you want to play laser tag, we will pay.
Oh, okay, great.
You want to go today?
I don't think we can today, but probably tomorrow I'll go.
Yeah, you'll go?
Yeah.
All right, we'll pay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's one out in Lombard, I believe.
All right.
You're going to go tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
maybe Saturday too?
With these guys?
No,
you're the laser
guy.
guy.
Oh, that's different.
You could just join in on a birthday party.
That's probably be like a dream day.
You can bring anybody that you live with.
Unlimited all day.
Anyone from your house.
You can go play laser tag with.
All right.
You're in?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're not going to go play
What would be
laser tag.
better than that?
I gotta.
There would be
I don't even know if there's laser
Dave, we're
tag
making
out there.
we're
anymore.
making your dream come true.
No, I know.
Anytime you want to play laser tag on us.
Okay.
So tomorrow.
So you'll
You
play
don't
a
like
lot.
my pick of the laser tag?
How's that your number one pick? How is that your number one pick?
That shit sucks.
Dude, laser tag is the worst. When was the last time you played laser tag?
We're
When
clowning
I was
that
like
pick.
12?
Okay, exactly. It sucks.
You're an adult man. You could go and play anytime you want. Why
Yes.
haven't you?
Why are you doing that
You
face?
didn't have
Why
fun when you played laser tag?
No.
We need to
Dave,
zoom in on Dave.
you have the option.
Zoom in
You
on
could
Dave.
go whenever you want. Why haven't you?
It's fun at 12.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You haven't played.
I don't appreciate
The fact you haven't
laser
played
tag
in
slander.
20
More
years?
Dave slander than laser tag slander.
You haven't played laser tag
You don't
in
know
over
if you
2
like it.
decades, and that was your first pick.
Yeah, because I want a laser tag wing in my house. Yeah. It's more to say I have it than to actually use it, like anything else, like a golden.
And what?
Damn, that guy must be
in
really
what
rich.
circle?
Yeah.
He has a black light and
so-
some wooden squares.
Saying you have it. What in that fantasy? What does that look like? Where are you saying you have it? That
I
all of a sudden everyone's
imagine-
like, fuck, I respect you now.
Like a giant Victorian house with like the columns in the front and everything, and one of the wings is just my laser.
Yeah, but where are you saying?
Beyond
Who are you
what-
saying this to? Where everyone's gonna be floored?
Yeah,
What
who's
is your
impressed?
ideal scenario?
Are you at a
where
dinner
you're like,
party?
What?
You're,
You say that to someone, no one's going to be like, oh, that's awesome, dude.
Let's stop hanging out on the
It
couch.
would pique interest.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Why would you get laser tag sucks? Why would you?
I think they're going to be like, dude, you don't even have a pool.
How do you know it doesn't suck? You haven't played in forever.
He's got a
I
small
enjoyed
ranch.
it when I was young.
But a laser tag wing.
So why didn't you merry-go-round? Would that have been a good pick?
I didn't enjoy those. Those are stupid. You're going in circles. This you're actually shooting.
What about a
people,
baseball
running
field
around.
or a wiffle ball field?
That's the one I should have had as a wiffle ball field.
What about
Yeah,
paintball?
for sure.
You picked laser tag. Were you worried that someone else was going to take laser tag? That's why you took it first?
No, I just wanted it first.
It's a crazy pick.
Pull the graphic up.
Yeah, throw
See, like,
other people under the bus.
Here's my thing about this draft.
Okay.
Like, of course, indoor basketball court is an easy answer. That's like boring to me to draft, though. You know what I mean?
But that's the draft.
Come on.
I mean, Wembanyama
Think outside
was
the box a
probably-
little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little
That's
bit,
what
Brandon.
rounds 2 through 5
All right,
are,
if I'm
right?
thinking outside the box, I'm still not going to laser tag.
Okay.
When's
Well,
the last
I
time you
did.
had enough people at your place to be like, this would be a great laser tag group?
if only I had a laser tag wing.
I don't know if I've ever really had anybody at my place.
Do you like having people over?
No.
So why get a laser tag room if you're not going to bring anybody over?
I said CPUs, bots around. I just shoot like robots.
You would be at home by yourself.
If I
The White Sox game goes off and you're like,
if I so choose, like part of this draft,
I'm going to go play with my bots.
You see, I got a weapons room. I don't appreciate them putting room. I said weapons arsenal.
That's
I have
that can go anywhere.
Why wouldn't you take shooting range?
Why wouldn't you take a paintball?
You guys aren't listening to me. I will have
I didn't even notice you had a
surface-to-air
greenhouse
missiles
on there.
And
That's so bad too.
When was the last time you all these are? Do you have an interest in
Poor
plant
people
life?
have those.
Gigantic.
yeah, I have
greenhouse?
garden. I have a garden.
You have a garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
At your house.
Yes.
You have a garden.
Yes.
Well, you got
What do you?
tomatoes.
What do you
Annie?
make?
He does.
Tomatoes.
he
All right,
make?
I respect that
Beets,
then.
squash.
Yes, I
herbs.
Step back.
All sorts.
What
of
about
lettuce,
hidden
kale,
room?
chard.
That's just a bookcase.
Yeah, you drafted a door.
No, I didn't. I drafted the secret door with the pull down bookcase.
are
I
you-
have to. That is something I have to.
Are you
have.
that
Just a
whimsical?
door.
Yeah, I don't think you're that whimsical.
It's not you.
Yeah. I'm sorry then.
Well, Dave, say you had a laser tag wing right now under these circumstances at your home. What days would you play it? Would you play it in the morning? Like, how often would you really play it?
When that's the point, I can play it whenever I want.
But like,
When is that? Is what I'm
I
asking.
don't know.
You have a year
Whenever
with a laser tag
year.
arena.
How often? I don't know. Once a week, like we play video games.
All right.
I don't know.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We will pay for you to play laser tag once a week.
Okay.
You have to sign off on the year though.
What do you mean sign off?
You have to commit to a full year of it.
Yeah.
So 50. What is that? 55
No.
or whatever. What's how many?
52 minus holiday. 50 weeks.
50 weeks. Okay.
50 games of laser tag by the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we can make that work. Yeah.
What game will it stop being fun?
It's
2.
See, that's the thing. The commute out there is when it will stop being.
So it's the distance,
right?
Yeah. If I had it right in my own house, in my own wing, I would do it every single day.
No, you would.
I could if I
just
wanted.
asked you that question.
No, you would
I just
not.
asked
If I wanted to get shots up every single day, I could.
Don't say that.
The commute out to Lombard. Hey, Danny actually looked that up if it's still out there. The commute out there would be absolutely fucking miserable.
There's laser tag in the city.
Is there?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's one by like where
You should
where
be
Eddie-
jumping for
I think
joy.
Whirly Ball has one. I
Yeah,
know the
Whirly
Time
Ball.
Zone has one.
How close are you to Whirly Ball?
It's about like
Close.
2.5 miles.
Yeah,
from
it's
here.
not too far. I know where the world.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Bucko.
Okay. See you there.
No, I don't like
that.
that.
We don't like
No,
it.
none of us want to
We're
play
not into
laser
that.
Yeah, we'll meet you there. We'll meet
All
you
right.
there.
Sounds good. Is that it? Laser tag? I can't believe the
If you had the draft to do over again, would it still be your number one pick?
Yeah, after this conversation, absolutely, just out of spite. But
Who are you spiting?
you mostly. I don't. Brandon, I don't appreciate.
You're right.
I don't appreciate
Yeah.
the tone.
Dave, I've been the least on your ass in this entire.
I don't think you says it. You say it sucks.
Why do people fucking do this?
Challenge him to a laser
Randy,
tag
you-
match.
Why do people fucking do this?
Dave,
Why am I
you're
the easy
actually
target?
right.
You
It's
ugly
always him.
motherfucker.
Thank you, KB.
You're
I almost stepped in and
It's always him.
fucking
Nick-
kill.
He always has a little comment.
He's just,
and-
he's
just
always
chirping.
going at
It's-
it.
it's blab.
And he does. He wants.
What the?
He wants to slide
has
these
to get a
little
word.
fucking.
Nick was the commissioner of this whole
He
thing.
wants
Nick
to
was
slide
president.
these
And then he
fucking
does
cheap
this
shots
too
in.
at the end, where he's like, "Oh, I didn't do anything."
Yeah, he does the
And
whole
then-
act.
yeah,
Classic.
it makes it- he
It's
plays
brutal.
victim.
Speak your piece.
Brutal.
Nick was the boss of this whole thing.
Brutal.
Nick did-
Nobody actually thinks, or like, if you say laser tag sucks, that's fucking crazy. You enjoyed playing laser tag. You two over there.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Yeah, it's a kid's
Yeah, always
activity.
You didn't have fun as a kid.
I think as a kid, I had whimsy of it, and I over romanticized it. But every time I played, I was like, "This isn't as." good
I've
as
never.
I
All right, here's a
Did
good
you
example.
follow the rules though? If you don't follow the rules,
Dave,
then it's fun.
here's
it's
a
like
good
Lord of
example,
the
though.
Flies. It's like trench warfare.
So you
like
need a chaperone.
paintball. I played
Why
paintball.
not paintball?
I like when I think about it, it's like, oh, I'd like to play paintball again. I've never in my life been like, I can't wait for the next time I'm playing league.
Yeah, why not paintball? Everything you're saying would apply to paintball.
Like a sick paintball course in your backyard.
Okay, the laser tag could be workshopped at, and once someone
What part of the laser tag?
Okay.
Laser and tag?
Replace it with
all
paint.
both of them.
Yeah.
I did want to amend my pick to make like I don't know if this means anything to anybody here, to make a real life Verdansk with paintballs. I don't think anybody knows what.
That'd be a great. I know what it is.
Call
That'd
of
be a
Duty.
great pick.
Great
That
number-
would
that'd be a great number.
That's
one pick.
so later on in the draft, I did say that.
Okay.
I did say that.
That would be a
Squad-
great.
yes.
That pick would have been like, that's sick.
I also, and I did say this too, I just like using the word wing. I think
Yeah.
wing makes you sound rich. Like I have this wing, that wing. So I wanted a laser tag.
Being anything wing.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. But I went with laser tag. Whether it's
What about a blowjob wing?
Yeah.
What about the
That could be
Baseball
any-
Hall of Fame?
That's
in
that's
your
all
wing?
wings.
All wings.
All wings.
All wings to the blowjob. That's the one rule of Dave's house.
Any wing you catch yourself in, you better be sucking.
You can get it anywhere.
All right.
I gotta say, I'm just shocked at you.
What? You
saying
haven't
it's
played.
trash.
You liked it when you were 12.
I mean, I liked wiffle ball when I was 12. I like wiffle ball when I'm 36.
I like having sleepovers with.
But wiffle ball makes sense. Like I like.
Why does wiffle ball make sense? It's a kid's game.
But it's so much
play that now.
fun.
If you played laser tag right now, you'd have fun.
I'll join you.
I'll go.
I have kids. I played laser tag recently.
Do they follow the rules?
What does that even fucking
You keep
mean?
on saying that.
You asked if I shoot them in the head when they're not looking at me?
He's saying if you don't have the chaperone there, then you can cover up your sensors. And
No. That's not what I'm saying. No, I believe because Eddie and I have talked about this. The one that I grew up going to, you had to recite like 10 rules that you will not break. No running, no jumping, no crouching. Like you have to walk through these little hallways and basically just like aim and point and shoot. It's boring. If you go in there and you're like fucking ducking and covering and shit, it's fucking so fun.
But I'll once again point out the logic that's been pointed out already. If you love it so much, you haven't played it in 24 years?
He's busy.
I could play it if I had it, like readily accessible right in my wing.
But you could
But I asked you that
do anything
hypothetical.
if you had it in the wing.
Yeah, I could do anything, but I wanted laser tag there.
Do you travel to go to like a bar?
No, I don't.
It'll psychologically
Not really,
torture a man.
if it's not within 10 minutes.
His dream's just out of reach.
All right, no, I kind of believe that you would love laser tag.
What's wrong?
If you could jump and crouch.
Yeah, so long as you don't have to read the rules.
So
And as long as you don't have
the
to
graphic
drive
did you
2
dirty. Then. It should be
miles to-
ruleless.
Rule,
laser.
yes.
Fucking red eye.
I would have taken a step back. Brandon would have pounced.
You're going to be with the bots. You and the bots, and you're going to be breaking all the rules with the bots.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the rules are that you're not allowed to run or
Oh,
jump.
you're gonna
or,
run.
Yeah,
You're gonna run.
You're running and you're sprinting and you're taking it serious,
You're
Brandon.
playing paintball is what you're saying.
Paintball with laser tag. So, to your guys' point, it should have been laser tag. Probably.
Wait.
But
The trash you mean paintball.
or paintball.
shouldn't have been?
No, it should have been paintball, but laser tag, the slander is just like crazy.
Is there an adult laser tag community?
I don't know that there is, no.
Great question.
Booth, can you pull up like
does
a
any
modern
adult
laser
have
tag?
a
Can we
laser
Google
tag
how
league?
close we are right now to a laser tag place?
There's 2 miles.
Yeah.
There's definitely an
You're
adult.
treating
laser
it like it's.
I feel like
it's-
there's
tag.
not.
There's an adult everything
but
community.
not laser tag because everyone gives.
Is there
it
like
up.
is there a subreddit for laser tag?
Dangerous.
that would?
Yeah, laser tag.
We're surrounded.
Yeah, all over the
You
place.
can't go anywhere without playing laser
Oh,
tag.
right in the middle of a
Yeah, this is like we're in laser tag
cyclone of
mecca.
laser, yeah. Whoa.
And
Dave basically has one right
never
next
gone to
door.
any of these places.
The one Laser X laser tag is the one I probably grew up going to.
Probably.
That
But I'm saying,
Mount
like, if
Lombard,
this is
their home
something
court,
that's-
where that map is,
If this is something you love so much,
or Activate Games, one of those two.
all right.
I found a thread. It asked, "Is there any laser tag place more geared towards adults?" And the top comment is, "Yeah, it's called paintball."
Actually, on a serious note, I do want to. So we did a haunted house last year. I think Danny was there, and in the summertime they doubled down as a paintball course, and they said, "Let us know, we can have a whole office out."
They made the Nuketown map up in Northwestern for paintball.
That would be fucking incredible. Is that? Are you lying right now?
No.
Don't
That would
fuck
be
with him
awesome.
like this.
Don't fucking.
That would be incredible.
Don't fucking fuck
I'm
with
not
him.
fucking with you, Dave.
I think he's fucking.
I think
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
he's been hanging out with Brandon too much.
That's
Yeah.
rubbing off on me.
All right, any more laser tags?
No.
I feel like Che might agree with you if he.
I
Che?
bet.
About laser tag? No.
Oh,
No.
You lost.
I hated that
I don't care
pick
about him.
during the draft, and yeah, it's terrible.
Sorry about Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Why was it?
Okay,
so
it's
you
always yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
Always
Got
something
places to
Brandon.
be.
Wait, leave.
See you, Dave.
Why do guests always do that?
It's something about you.
Dude,
But no, I was participating
Right. but
like
it's something
80%
about
of how
you.
much Nick and Kyle and you. And I was-
Yeah, but it's something about you.
But why? Okay.
You'll notice like we'll have a guest on the show and they immediately somehow sense it.
Yeah.
And they're like,
aura
I can attack
thing.
this guy.
Yeah,
and
you're
it's the
aggressive.
favor of everybody
It's crazy.
But I wasn't aggressive.
else.
No,
At all.
It's every
So
time.
I think your aura is aggressive.
And I also think you're
Yeah.
sandwiched between some aggression.
Yeah.
You were talking more than anybody. You were leading the charge.
It's always-
Sure was, yeah.
But it
Thank
was
you.
really you said some fucked up shit.
Not
yeah,
really.
you crossed a
Chimed,
line.
chimed in weird.
You said some
Yeah, he
shit
did
that's
chime in
unforgivable.
weird.
Why not chime in weird?
Chimed in
Something
weird.
off with
I don't like the pile on
Some
mentality.
weird ass chime ins. Yeah.
It's not about how much you say; it's about what you say.
I'm tired of these
Trust me.
motherfuckers around here.
I don't think Dave likes you at all.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't affect you.
No, but whatever. It's like the Che thing. Just its own guess.
Excuse me?
They do the Che thing. Che will listen to 5 of us talk to Che, and then Che will get mad at me, yell at me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we've gotten past it, but I also yelled at a bunch of people when you weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he yelled at Kate.
All right.
Yelled at me.
Yeah, he was mad at Kate.
Anyone could get it then.
I forgot you yelled at Kate. I like that.
Did you ever apologize?
Kate, did you ever apologize?
Me?
Yeah.
Apologize to him?
Oh, round 2.
Uh-oh.
Fuck no.
I didn't even when I did that I wasn't even yelling at Kate. I think I was yelling at most of you guys. I
No,
don't even remember
you
what it
said
was
her
for.
name.
Look what you made me do, spaghetti.
Oh yeah, you guys made dicks about that.
Agreed.
We were
by your own shit.
promoing
Turned out
it.
great.
Yeah, I do feel bad.
Turned out great.
Did turn out great, but yeah, we were dicks.
Kate, how was round 2 of Come?
So we had to pre-record it this week, and it was a different vibe.
Tough to be topical.
It was tough to be. Yeah.
You could have tried to predict.
It sucked, but next week will be better.
Okay.
Next week will be better. Be totally fine.
All right.
How was the Come After show? AKA Mostly
Yeah.
Sports.
It was good. Damn good. I had Mark Bluffman in.
Nice.
Oh, nice. We Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura were here this morning because they had an event last night and they were recording their podcast, and I jumped on their podcast for like 20 minutes at the end. I think Tom and I brokered a trade. I'm going to trade Mincy for Bert for a week, and then that way Tom and I can just commiserate together.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, because we realized they're the same person.
That's a
It
good
was
trade.
Yeah, it was a great.
He's going to make Mincy take his shirt off.
Yeah.
We did you see who they had with them? We were
Just like lingering.
we,
Yes.
we were
Yeah.
done.
We
were done with Mostly. We're sitting there eating, and
like an angel in the doorway.
this guy appears in the door, looks at our studio, says, "Wow, I like your studio." And he's like, "Okay, cool, man. Thanks. We appreciate it." And maybe a little more small talk. He leaves, and it's just Sewage Joe from Parks and Rec.
Kirk Fox.
Kirk Fox.
Kirk Fox.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, let me see his.
From Jury Duty. I've seen him
From Jury Duty, yeah. And he came back. We ended up talking to him, but he's just here with Tom Segura, and he just
Wait, let me see a picture of
the
him.
guy from Parks and Rec just is in our door talking about our studio.
He
Oh,
Yeah, that guy, the one.
shit! I saw him. He was just
Yeah, he's just here.
He's just here.
Just
he,
hanging out?
he walked up to me. I was changing, and he walked up to me. He was like, "This is it, huh?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "This." And he
Yeah.
walked away.
Yeah.
Magical.
It sure is Sewage Joe.
It's in rush hour?
I thought when I saw Jury Duty, I was like, is he a little
Is he
too
still
famous
around?
to be on that?
I
thought it would
They
break.
said they were leaving in an hour, so they might have left. I
If
don't
he was
know.
in rush hour, I'd love Shay to talk to him.
I actually did talk to him. I didn't know he was in Rush Hour. I would have done the impression for him.
I
Bummer.
don't remember him in Rush Hour, but I'm sure he was
I'm
in
sure
it.
some.
Probably a small part.
He
Sewage
appears in
Joe
a
was just
lot.
standing there talking to us.
Yeah, all denim.
All
That's
denim.
right.
Denim jacket, denim jeans,
Okay.
and I think a denim
Okay.
shirt underneath.
He said this
Denim
is all he
shirt.
does. He just goes around place to place between fucking supermodels.
Is that what he said?
Is that what he does?
Yeah, I was talking about Jury Duty, and I was like, "Are they doing another one?" And he goes, "I think."
Oh.
I said, "Are you not involved?" He's like, "I'm not involved in anything, man."
Cool.
And I was like, "That's cool." And he's like, I just play tennis and fuck supermodels.
He said that?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was
awesome.
like, "That's pretty fucking awesome."
Why didn't I think of it?
Yeah.
I don't like
life.
tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did think he was too recognizable to be in Jury Duty.
Yeah, same. Because there was like the Kirk Fox show, wasn't there? And he hosted one of those talk shows like after the series.
The Kirk Fox show.
Huh. See, I don't remember the Kirk Fox show. I don't remember him in the Patriot.
Oh, he does have a tennis show.
Waiting.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I remember him in that.
What was he in that?
He was in that.
Look at this.
Reno 911.
Community.
I thought I remembered him
Damn
being
good
a
solid
Conan
list.
actor too, but I don't think he was.
Oh, good what?
A Conan actor. One of Conan's guys that
Bit
comes
guys.
and plays in the sketch. Yeah.
He was in Rush Hour, the TV show.
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh.
That makes sense. So who wasn't
Still fun.
forgetting Sarah Marshall?
I don't remember.
He was.
Is he the penis? Was he Jason?
Oh, you
Segel?
know who he was? He worked
Oh, he
with
was
Jason
Jason
Segel. He's like, "Let's go, brother. Wrap it up. I got almond."
Oh, he was
tickets
recording
tonight."
the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Sounds like you know exactly. Yeah, you really knew who he was.
Danny, that was impressive.
You memorized. You did his job.
Anytime I hear Allman Brothers, I think of him saying, "I got Allman Brothers tickets tonight. Wrap it up." Shout out Sewage Joe.
Yeah, so he's just hanging
Oh.
around.
It's a lot of people here.
Yeah, it's buzzing today. It's fun.
What you looking at?
Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Oh.
Golf season in full swing. Nothing goes better with golf and hanging out with your friends than the refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. Grab a Dew in the new packaging and enjoy the refreshing citrus kick. We love these new cans. Nostalgia in a can. Mountain Dew, the best. Especially when it gets hot out. I love Mountain Dew. What?
This. Look.
Oh, yeah, we got people everywhere.
Well, not only so Oldie is here.
Yeah, Mountain Dew, by the way. Go get it now.
sorry.
New cans. They went back to the old school cans. They're incredible. Go get Mountain Dew today. Yeah, Oldie's here.
Oldie's here, and there's also, not to talk about anything or what we're doing, but there's a crew guy working on something who also looks like Oldie.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen him.
Just walked by in front of Oldie.
Yeah, we got a couple oldies.
I'd bet most crew guys look like Oldie.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Oldie giving a tour?
I think so. I think
Yes,
he
he
is
might
giving a
be.
tour. He also, when he comes here, he has so many
outfits.
And he brings a ton of Tim Hortons for everybody. which
A
is
lot of
very
Canadian
nice.
foods. He brings all the Canadian flavored potato chips.
he
too.
does.
Canadian food,
Yeah,
Hawaiian pizza.
He's giving a full tour like it's his place.
What is it called? All dressed up?
I don't know.
All
But they
dressed.
invented Hawaiian pizza,
what is that
the
about?
egg carton, the garbage bag.
Canadians?
You talking about
Oh,
the
yeah.
chips or the?
Wait,
all
they
dressed.
invented Hawaiian pizza?
All dressed
Sure
is
did.
every flavor into a chip. I think every flavor you can
I've
put.
heard
in a
about them as like being the best chips there are.
They're wonderful.
Are those the Zapp's Voodoo?
How did I not know they
Those are
invented
good.
Hawaiian pizza?
Did they?
Yeah, Canada did Hawaiian.
I guess it makes sense. It's Canadian bacon, right?
Holy fucking
Yeah.
shit.
It is.
Yeah.
What's a more controversial food than Hawaiian pizza? First thing that came to mind is like ketchup on a hot dog for Chicago.
Y'all are babies about that.
It's
by the way.
guacamole, apparently. It shouldn't be.
I like pineapple on a pizza. I don't really like the ham.
It's got to really, really, really be cooked.
Like I like actually
crispy.
like a barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple.
I've never tried it.
I think it's really nice.
Yeah, when you get like the floppy ham.
It slides off when you bite it.
I think standard pizza ingredients like pepperoni and sausage are so good. I've just never progressed to other ingredients.
I'm 90% sure I'm allergic to pineapple. My tongue itches so bad every time I'm near it.
Jesus, you're a pussy.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
But I like it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch me say it. Kyle, I'm 90% sure I'm allergic to pineapple because my tongue itches so bad when I eat it.
Big Cat, can I cut in?
You're a pussy. Yeah, that was hard.
I almost, out of like pure reflex, was like, my condolences. That sounds fucked. I was about to go to church and light a candle for you.
And also, like being allergic to something is far better than thinking you're almost allergic to something. That makes it so much pussier.
It makes my tongue itchy.
Yeah.
Fuck. I need to shut.
You said it makes your tongue itch.
I don't think my tongue's ever itched.
Why couldn't I just be a graphic designer?
But when you say I'm almost positive I'm allergic to something, you literally are just admitting like I'm not. I'm just a pussy about it.
It doesn't sit well with me.
Got
Fuck,
an
dude.
allergic
Pineapple.
reaction from a pina colada.
I need to get tough. All right. I cannot wait
Tongue
for
itch.
Now I want to see you eat some pineapple.
Do you scratch it?
I literally have to go fingernail on tongue.
I don't think my tongue's ever itched in my life.
Itches.
Itchy ass tongue.
Oh man.
Yeah.
An itchy tongue does sound.
Throw some ointment on.
Thethe's nothing worse than an itchy tongue.
That's a body
Never
part
had
you
it.
don't want.
He's got some Jergens that he chases it
Yeah, I
with.
have to put lotion on my tongue.
Are you getting like scabies on your tongue?
Ugh.
Scabies.
Yeah. Burning the roof of your mouth.
I cannot wait till you get some. I can't wait till you get a disease, Big Cat. I'm counting down.
I'm not going to be a pussy about it.
Oh
I'm just
my
going to
God.
let it kill me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not going to complain. Just going to be like, that's it, guys.
Ta-ta.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
What if you got that tick that makes you like not able to have red meat?
Oh. I think I'd probably just die.
Would you die?
Well, I'd just eat red meat.
What would what do you throw it up? What?
I don't know. Billy thought he had it for a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was a broken
He was
man when
so
that happened.
upset. Yeah. But he was upset more because it's like people are going to think I'm a pussy if I can't eat red meat.
That was his
He was
fear.
a
Not like the
performative steak
taste.
eater.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I that would be a terrible, terrible lot in life to not eat any red meat because that's one of those things that I don't even think you like, or at least I don't I eat so much steak that I don't even realize how much steak.
It's called alpha gal syndrome.
Yeah.
No.
That was the other part.
Oh, okay. That's even worse.
Yeah.
The Lone Star tick.
Ticks are the worst.
Yeah.
They were made in a lab.
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease. That's right.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's named after the city, right?
Yeah, there was like deer
they
that swam off the island and spread it.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
This is
fuck
all
that up.
very loose facts.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
it,
take
this
it to
is how
heart
this
and
works.
tell us.
Very
If
loose
you
facts
believe
in
anything that
science.
we say is fact,
Yeah.
Sold.
Getting checked for ticks is worse than ticks.
good Brad Paisley song.
I once pulled like
check
8
you,
ticks off my
ticks.
son. It was
Oh, I
really?
remember.
I've had a couple.
When they're huge after sucking blood, it's so disgusting.
Yep. We always killed them with a lighter.
Yeah.
You gotta burn them.
I've never seen one.
Where were you guys when you got them?
You never seen one?
Hamptons.
I
like saw one on his like armpit, and I was like, "Oh shit! I should probably." He was like 2, and I was changing him, and then I looked closer, and I was like, "Holy shit! He's got a lot of ticks on him."
Jeez, you're lucky you caught that.
I know.
Fuck.
Kate, where'd you get yours?
maybe I just
On
ignore
my
them.
scalp. On
But
my
where,
torso,
like
on my-
where in the country were you?
I grew up like up in the Poconos, up in the boonies.
Ticks were a very
They
prominent
really-
part of life growing up.
They really suck.
They
Is that a
were.
superhero?
They were.
Yeah.
Was
The tick.
The tick was
that was
the
my only
superhero?
action figure I used to play with. I loved him.
How did that?
Is that a franchise? Was it
How
a
did that
movie?
be?
It was an animated
Should have been
show.
a villain.
The Tick?
Yeah,
Was it,
Blue.
uh,
He was funny.
It was a comedy animated
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
right? It was for adults?
Did it like
No, I
lean
don't
into
think
the
so.
idea that this is the worst idea for a superhero ever?
I would think so.
Yeah.
It was tongue in cheek.
I mean, we have Ant-Man.
I was too young to really get that. I just thought he was cool.
Do you think once a tick gets like to its fullest, when it finally lets go, it's just like, oh,
Oh yeah, has a
Best.
has a
Oh,
sig.
yeah.
A tick sig.
god damn, that was good. Yeah, that must be nice.
Wait, what do ticks when they get its fullest?
They get fat.
Yeah, like when they-
fill up on blood and they get round and
They get so
gray.
full they have to finally let go. It's got to be a great feeling.
No
Tick
ticks.
rocks.
Yeah, this looks funny.
Why aren't you laughing?
It looks funny. It's a guy in a blue suit.
Is that Putty?
It's just-
Yeah.
I remember the cartoon. I remember that
Putty.
commercials.
Putty was my tick.
Has anyone ever had a
What?
What'd you say?
I had like 3 incidents where I got putty stuck in my hair, and they had to like put peanut butter.
Oh,
in it,
yeah.
bullshit like
what
that.
kind of putty?
The silly kind.
Yeah. It wasn't the most serious of putties.
I read it was like a 2-day thing. I had putty in my hair.
You gotta just cut it out.
Yeah.
Gum in your hair.
How did
that too.
it get in your hair?
I always had silly putty.
Put it in my hair.
Always. I was putting it on newspaper.
Then it gets gross.
In your hair.
You get it like if it falls on the ground, and then you just pick up all the dirt.
Yeah, that's bad, but they're cheap. It's really fun when you rip it and you get that clean.
Yeah, the newspaper was a great trick.
Yeah, it was fun.
I miss the sticky
Stretch out.
hands.
I don't.
Those were the most fleeting of toys.
My kids have them all the time. I don't know where the fuck they're getting sticky hands, but
They leave
come
permanent
home
marks on the wall.
every day with a sticky hand, and they're always the dirtiest thing ever.
I don't mind them.
Yeah, they're fun for like the first 5 throws, and then they just get shit on them.
Is there
They're
somebody who's
always
the
covered in
best
dirt.
at them? Is there like a best sticky hander?
Really good with sticky
You
hand.
like steal shit?
There might, yeah. I would like to know.
You think there's adult versions that are like really big and long?
Oh yeah.
Like be sitting here, if I wanted to take that fidget spinner from Kate, I just snap it.
That would be really fun.
Take it.
I'm not joking. That would be really impressive and cool.
It would.
I'll be goddamn.
Have any of you guys ever did a NASA outer space gravity simulator?
We
no
probably
gravity.
Oh no.
Where you floated? Have you ever floated?
I had the ice cream.
Say I have.
No one's ever floated.
I've never
I
floated.
did the
ice cream
indoor
sucked.
skydiving. I did that.
How was that?
It was so loud and scary.
So you did.
It was.
How long ago was it?
Did you see they have like it's professional indoor skydiving like dance competitions, and the moves that they do are insane. I lasted like probably 15 seconds before I was like and had to.
Yeah, you have to be pretty strong. Or else
Yeah.
you're gonna get folded.
Yeah.
Really?
I've been skydiving. That was cool.
I think I'd rather just float.
Yes.
Go to a pool.
No, like float in the air.
Oh.
That's as close
I would
to it
pay
as
to
you
do
can
that.
get, I think.
I'll do that.
You'd probably love it.
Do
You'd probably like
I
indoor
would
Sky
skydiving.
Zone,
Do
not
the
too far.
Bezos deal. Just sign up for that. Do the Katy Perry situation.
Go to the.
Get on that
No,
fucking
I wanted to
rocket.
just float.
It's too much work.
Sorry.
Yeah, like Bezos is a perfect example. Like if you're Jim Irsay, you bought a bunch of guitars, got fucking loaded all the time.
Yeah.
Bezos just putting people into space. What the fuck? Who cares, dude?
Yeah. What next? Laser
That's a
tag
waste
ring?
of money.
Waste of money.
It is.
Who the fuck cares?
What are you thinking about skydiving, Kyle?
No, I'm thinking about floating.
Just floating. That
like an astronaut, but not in outer space.
We'll get you to Huntsville.
What about like
that?
The Dead Sea. Does that do anything for you?
Ooh.
You ever been in one of those
that would,
floating
yeah.
float
Yeah,
tanks?
kind of like
What about
meditation?
What about a
Let's
life
see.
jacket?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys are thinking about floating in water.
That's
Yeah.
floating.
He means
know what I'm
floating.
talking about? Floating in the air.
but I'd
Nothing
imagine it
around
would be
him.
a similar
He
sensation.
doesn't want anything
Not at
around
all.
him.
Why? Just because you're dry?
You think floating in the water would be similar to floating in right here? in the
Yes.
air?
How deep
I
is
don't
the
think
water?
it's similar at all.
Why? You're weightless both ways.
And how deep is the water?
There's a. Here we go.
I don't want to float.
You want to float? Don't let these guys.
No,
talk
I
you
don't.
out of
I
floating.
hate to rip that from you.
Go, let's take you to Huntsville and put you in one of those rocket simulators and get you floating.
That's what I want to do.
There.
Do they have that? They have a floater
at the Space Center,
Hun-
I think. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I think
sure.
they do.
Is there a way? Can they
A
like
floater?
Can they like spin you?
Cape Canaveral.
A zero gravity
I thought
chamber.
they like take you up and then you go down real fast and then you.
According to the 1998 movie Armageddon, they do have zero gravity chambers that they lock you
Okay.
in and get you ready to drill for oil on an asteroid.
I never won the grand prize at Guts, so I don't remember space camp.
The prize.
Double Dare did
I
it
never
too, I
won
think.
Double Dare or Legends of
Yeah.
the Hidden Temple, so I've never.
They love sending kids to the fucking Huntsville Space Center.
Would you sign off on like a year of double gravity and then like just to feel that relief,
not
or
even-
like be jacked? You'd probably be strong as fuck, right?
What?
If you had like double gravity for a year,
And what would that mean?
more pressure.
Like we put you in a bodysuit that's your body, but it's like your weight.
What I'm saying is I would pay for like an hour of that.
Guys, the man wants to float. And I don't know why you're throwing so many obstacles in front of us floating. I've already suggested how to do it and where to do it. Let's just get him to float.
The worst part of this, Kyle, is I hate to bring this up. I remember months ago we were talking about what all of our favorite superpowers would be, and Che chose floating.
But not very
It
high.
wouldn't be my superpower. It's something I could do.
You can't float.
If there's an
Be
option
empowered.
like Brandon's saying, I would like to do that.
You could light as a feather, stiff as a board. We could.
You want us to lift you
What
up?
about a tramp-
Chris Angel
what
does
about
it
a
all the time.
trampoline
Yeah.
park?
Why are y'all being so goddamn stupid about this? The man wants to fucking float.
We're trying to.
You guys are acting like floating super accessible.
Would you do a trampoline?
I'm trying to think of more practical ways, like
Yeah.
Chris Angel. That's all.
Like
Yeah.
Shaq.
What
You
if
could
we
be a
held
mime.
you up?
Yeah.
You want us to hold you up?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I can put you on my
Trampoline lift
shoulders.
Fuck it. Yeah, do that.
This is how we kill dreams.
We got to get you floating.
I believe in
There
you,
is a sky zone very close to here.
Again, she said that's loud.
Is that not floating though?
I mean, you're floating like you're like this.
That is
Being-
floating.
yeah.
You're
That's
being
floating.
blown, really.
But
Right?
you don't
That's the
want
best you're gonna
wind.
get.
You want it to just be zero.
Are you being blown the whole time?
you kind of are. It's kind of. It's loud.
What about one of those the water rocket things where they like go up?
Oh, a jetpack.
Jetpack.
You want a jetpack?
No.
Okay.
We could
Yeah,
probably.
he doesn't want to fly.
You gotta work with
To
us, kid.
simulate being an astronaut in no gravity for an hour.
Oh, they have like those the zero
Don't
gravity
try.
like, pods that you
Don't
can
try.
float in water.
The sensory deprivation.
Yeah, that's-
yeah. We'll do that.
He doesn't want to be wet. We've just circled all around.
Oh my god.
Zero gravity room. That would be cool in a house.
That would be a
That'd
great
be
pick.
awesome.
Oh, space
That's what got me
chamber.
thinking of it. Like that's what I would want in my
Like
home.
in Willy Wonka when they drink that stuff.
You
and they're
should've just said
floating.
that.
Yeah, you got to
Kyle?
burp to get down.
You should have just said you wanted a zero gravity room.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Yeah.
You know, no, fuck you for pouncing on us. All we wanted to do was help you make
You
your
guys
dream come true.
Okay. You gave me alternatives that were just not the thing at all.
Going really high on a trampoline.
No.
Man, tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
This guy is he's fucking so demanding.
We're trying.
Help
We're
us
trying
help
our
you.
damnedest.
It's funny.
What about a rope swing?
Got to play your roles.
A sick rope swing.
Brandon, why are you sitting so well?
I don't know. I just noticed if I sit at the front of the chair, I'm very low, but if I sit at the very back of the chair, I'm very high.
Oh, funny how that works.
That's what. Why would the front be higher than the back? What are you talking about?
Said if you're at the front of the chair, you're lower. Obviously, if you're
No, even if I sit, if I adjust my seat to where I'm over there, but there's a hump back here that I'm sitting on, so I'm higher.
What's the hump?
I don't know. Oh God, am I sitting on a dick?
Oh no!
Did you seek out the dick? You're like, this feels.
What are
good.
you sitting on?
I don't think there's anything in there.
You said hump.
Oh, Brandon.
I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it's just the chair.
Just chair?
That's all it is.
Fart made me laugh.
We still have confetti over here from our announcement.
I know there's a piece on your
this side of the room is
butthole.
having a boy.
You think they're still married?
I wanted to be surprised.
No chance. No. Because that was
You think
probably the
dudes-
husband's idea.
yeah.
And she was like, that was
That
stupid.
sucked.
Yeah.
Fuck you for that.
Yeah.
Be awesome if it was her idea.
That would be cool.
I've told this story that when we do Grit Week, we always watch Hard Knocks. It's a random AWL's house, and when we were in Milwaukee, we found someone, and it was a girl, and her boyfriend was there, and he didn't listen. Yeah,
I think I remember this.
Yeah, it was so uncomfortable.
What was his?
He was just like he just sat in the other.
Was he
room.
like jealous?
the
Oh, he
other room?
cucked?
Yeah. He took the picture of all of us together.
Oh,
Was he not into sports at all?
I don't know. Just didn't like us.
He didn't even like know your name.
Yeah, I think he was vaguely familiar, like kind of one of those, like, oh yeah, my girlfriend puts on the show and I listen in the car.
You're Dan, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
A little uncomfortable.
how was her?
Awesome.
She was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He only ever heard "Call Her Daddy."
Yeah.
Did he make you guys food or?
Yeah, he had an apron on.
Oh my god.
Che, what do you got on the prep sheet? We're gonna end a little early today. Sorry, people. We'll do
We got some business
full
to
2 hours.
do.
We got business to do.
How often you boys eating just straight up chocolate bars?
Just straight up chocolate.
Hershey's?
Hershey's counts? Or
That's
the
fairly
Feastable?
regular.
I do it at the airport.
Mr. Beast Feastables?
Yep, that counts.
Nick, you love those.
What's fairly often? Like weekly?
Nah.
Once a month.
That's a lot.
Once a
feels
week is
right.
kind
I
of
do.
weird.
I do dark chocolate square about every night.
Those are great.
Whoa.
Every night.
Fan?
Whoa.
That's got
Whoa.
health benefits, right?
It's
Ghirardelli?
about one. Yeah.
You just have them
You
stacked.
do like the big bar, and then like they break it. You break off like a little.
I don't.
You do like.
All right,
one,
I gotta figure out how
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
so like
Yeah,
one or
yeah.
two.
That's good.
I don't
discipline.
respect you.
I don't have kidney stones.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair counterpoint. But I don't respect people who can eat one chocolate bar, like square, and be like, "That's
Yeah.
it. I'm done."
Again, Dan, I would love to eat more.
You
Like I
can.
have.
yeah.
Like I'm.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
you respect
Aren't you
me
due?
more?
Shouldn't you
No.
be having one soon?
No.
Yeah, you're due.
I am too.
You want to go to the bathroom?
I actually think I might. I've had a couple.
I don't think the dark chocolate square I eat is the best chocolate in the world. I just, you know,
What do you eat it for?
Little
a
sugar.
little, just a little bit, just to stave off the,
I hate
yeah,
No idea.
yeah, just a little bit, give you a little
He's just
taste
jealous.
without.
And I know Titus like looks to his wife. He's like, "You want to be bad?"
Yeah.
He grabs his one little chocolate bar.
ridiculous.
I get in my car and I go to Forever Yogurt, the ice cream place where you can just put so much toppings on, and I buy like $20 worth of ice cream for myself, and then I eat it in the car.
I can't. I also like you can't binge
The whole thing.
You don't want to binge dark chocolate, so you don't.
That's true.
And
I don't like dark chocolate.
I'm a
Not
bingeable
good enough.
sweet guy, so if you bring
that makes it a
sweets
little
into
bit better.
into the house, I'll just eat it all in one go. Whereas the dark chocolate bar, I do like one or two, and I'm like, honestly, I don't want much more than that.
What percent dark we talking? We like 90 something?
Yeah, Che.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably
Would
Is it like bitter or is it
would
sweet?
Ryan Clark respect the amount?
Yeah, Ryan.
As long as it didn't mix with white chocolate.
Would he do a podcast about your dark chocolate eating? Oh man, I still can't believe that story that it was a regular foul in a basketball game. Then 4 days later, Ryan Clark is doing a tweet about his biracial daughter,
Yeah.
being like, "Got me, guys."
It is.
Wait, has he said anything else?
No, I don't know. I think he's trying to tweet through it. Like he's tweeting like football stuff.
Okay.
And the replies are just a mess.
You truly hear nothing else about the WNBA too.
Nothing.
Nothing. ever.
Nothing.
There's
Wow.
never like.
Oh
man, look at these. You guys seen these Minnesota Lynx?
Yeah. Oh, the
See what
Aces
they're
had a
doing?
great game
What a-
last night.
No, never.
Nope. Nope.
Sophie Cunningham kind of skirting free here.
Oh yeah, she
picked a good week.
She's kind of gotten the news a little bit though.
She picked a good week.
Big Cat, when you like devour a blizzard, do you look at the empty cup and you're like, what did I just do? Or do you feel post blizzard guilt? Okay.
No. I'm usually like, damn, I wish I had more.
My mom's house.
Oh. Which will be my second house.
Right. And my
Fuck
mom's
shack.
house.
It's my boom boom room.
Fuck wing.
Let's say you and I are sitting in the living room of my mom's house right now.
Yeah.
There's a Dairy Queen.
Oh.
There's a Dairy Queen inside this building.
Oh.
There's a Dairy Queen where those basketball.
So we're doing post nut Dairy Queen. That was too far. As I was saying it,
like you're gonna have some cashews.
I knew it was bad as I was saying it. Yeah,
Big Cat, you
cashews, almonds.
Bring your own milk to the Dairy Queen.
Can you blend this real quick?
Just don't know how we got from
Nothing sweeter.
How we got from one innocuous motorboat to now we're nutting.
Lives post nut Dairy Queen about his mom.
As I was saying, I was like, dude, what are you doing? Stop.
My 68-year-old mother. I was simply saying there's a Dairy Queen very close to her house.
Wait, she's 68?
Something like that.
When's her birthday?
October.
We should celebrate it.
The big 69.
What, her 69?
No, I think no.
How are we
I'm
gonna
sorry.
celebrate?
She'll be 68 in October.
So we got a year and a half.
Born in 57. Yeah. So.
But that Dairy Queen's gonna be hitting that up.
Yeah, Dairy Queen's close to
my
her
God.
house.
They got good chicken tenders too.
Well, this one doesn't have food. It's only ice cream.
Oh, even better.
It's not a grill and chill.
No, it's just the ice cream. In fact, it closes for the winter. It just opened up recently. It's
hate DQs that do that.
It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Closing on June 4th, so the week of June 11th, I got to go get her.
Are you gonna go get her?
I'm gonna probably go drive the U-Haul truck up.
Oh,
I think.
Is she excited?
She is, but I told her last night. I said, "Hey, I'm closing June 4th, and when do you want to move?" She said, "Middle or end of June." I'm like, "All right, well, I'm getting the house on June 4th, and you're going to have me pay a mortgage for half a month, and you're not going to be here." I felt like if I'm closing June 4th, she needs to be
June
here
5th.
June 5th.
Yeah.
How do you think she's gonna plug herself into the community?
She's
gonna.
I don't know. She's applying for jobs in like Elkhorn, Wisconsin, and Chicago, and she's not applying for jobs. Like, why would you live in a town and then work in Chicago? That doesn't make sense to me. She's living all the way up there, and she wants to commute. It's very stupid.
that's crazy.
That is nuts.
That's crazy.
She's bringing 4 dogs, including a basset hound.
One of them's your dog.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's coming back. Yeah,
Love that.
yeah, but he'll still live with her. I think.
She played bingo.
I don't think she
Okay.
doesn't do any old people activities.
She
Where-
played Mahjong.
Where are we going?
Just asking questions.
Where are we going?
Just asking questions.
We just got aired. We have dead
Just
air.
asking.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if you want,
But you agree we're going somewhere?
I promise you, I'll be blindsided.
if you want, we could go back to Kyle floating.
You agree we're going somewhere?
It feels like it.
No, she does not play Mahjong.
Worst segment ever.
Oh, I loved it.
She doesn't play Mahjong.
Will she play Mahjong?
I don't know either, Brandon.
She does.
I'm buckled up. I'm buckled up.
She doesn't play that.
Do you like Mahjong?
I never really had any experience with Mahjong.
All right. Oh man.
Wait
Is she
for
going to
it.
join a Slobon League?
Wait.
Okay, what's Slobon?
Slobon League's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Is she looking for any jobs in Dick Suck? Brandon?
I'm not aware of it.
Huh, buddy?
Well, if she's looking in Elkhorn, she's probably looking at least close to Dick Son. So yeah.
I don't know that she's looked in TikTok yet.
Okay, maybe she should.
She's a cashier over in Dick Suck.
Why'd we name our fucking town this?
Shit.
TikTok, Wisconsin.
Oh man, we fucked up.
All right. Well, we got shit we got to do.
Oh, we're getting out of here. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry for the short yak today. We'll be here tomorrow. Let's spin the wheel though, Steph, because we do have things. And again, I hate having to be the guy being like, "Don't worry, it's going to be awesome," but it will be awesome.
It would be awesome. What we've done so far.
It's a full.
It's been awesome already.
It's been pretty fucking awesome.
There's awesome ahead of us.
Yes, a lot of awesome.
Without anything,
fuck.
wait, are you still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
We're good. We're good.
Oh, all right. See you tomorrow.
All right, what a day. Happy Thursday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow. We will not see you on Monday. But you know who's going to see you on Tuesday? TJ's going to see you on Tuesday. Zah's going to see you on Tuesday. The rest of the crew's going to see you on Tuesday. We'll be back shortly. Bye.